Hello everybody, Bro Man here, got another video for you. This time flying out the Dora 9. Got a nice little match here with a really nice encounter that I thought I'd showcase. Maybe, hopefully some of you will find it uh, at least entertaining, if not perhaps a little bit educational. There's been a lot of discussions that I've been involved with concerning a specific matchup. Um, Specifically between, well, pretty much any late war uh, German planes versus the P-47s. You know, P-47s are everywhere. They're in pretty much every single discussion thread on the forums, and there's really two different sides to the story, I guess. One side is saying that the P-47, specifically in this case, we'll talk about the P-47M. Uh, one side of the story is saying that the P-47M just completely outclasses everything that the Germans can throw against them at this battle rating. That if you, in a plane like the D9, if you get matched up against the P-47M, there's nothing you can do. You might as well just, crawl up in a fetal position and accept the punishment that's about to be laid upon you. And then there's sort of my side of the discussion, a little bit more moderate, I think, that says, I don't think that the D9 is a superior plane. I don't even think I don't even think I would call it an equal plane overall. But I think it does have some tools within its tool belt that you can use, that you can exploit uh, against some weaknesses that the P-47M has that will allow you to um, be competitive, at least. That's not to say that you're going to win every single fight, but if you can encourage the P-47M pilot to make mistakes, you can exploit those mistakes. So, with that said, getting into the fight here, I've managed to find myself with a P-47M on my 6 o'clock, who's gaining on me. He has a little bit of a energy advantage against me, and so I don't want him. I want to kind of approach this fight now by getting him to throw away some of his energy, right? I want to encourage him to maneuver with me, to throw that mass around that he has. The P-47M is a very heavy plane, and I want him to throw away some of that energy that he has. So to do that, I'm going to exploit my roll rate here compared to the P-47M. Now the P-47M isn't a terrible rolling plane; it's pretty decent, but just compared to the Dora, it's not good enough, I don't think. Um, so that's what I'm doing here, throwing in some rolling maneuvers, getting into a rolling scissors fight here, and he's not able to get his guns on me. And then he ends up swinging way out here to the side. We've been flying at 0% throttle for several seconds there, and I know that his energy is pretty low now. And when he swung out like that to the side, I was able to kick my throttle up and position my exit out of that maneuver so that he would have to throw away more energy to follow me, and that kind of now allows me to transition into the next stage of the fight, where now I'm going to start exploiting my climb rate and my acceleration versus the P-47M. Once again, the P-47M is not a terribly uh, slow climbing or slow accelerating plane, but compared to the D9, it does have its weaknesses. So um, you can see that here. I'm at 250 kilometers an hour here, and this P-47M is stalling out. So just like that, you can see that our energy states have reversed, and now I have a significant advantage against this P-47M. And I'm just going to continue trying to develop that advantage, right? You're not going to instantly be able to point your nose up and drop down on a stalled out P-47, right? You have to kind of work your way into this. You have to put some effort into it. And so that's what I'm doing here. Every time I go into these climbing maneuvers, every time I merge with him after trying to attack him, the energy gap between us increases. Here, it gets a little bit risky. He almost prop hangs me here, but thankfully he's just slow enough, and I have just enough of a altitude advantage that he can't really get his guns on me. Not enough though that I can exploit his mistake there, but we're getting close. Every time I do this, we're getting closer and closer to me being able to develop a position against him. This time, instead of going straight up into a climb, I kind of elongate it out, get him to follow me in a shallow climb here, which forces his speed down even lower, so low this time that he can't actually get his nose up. He can't follow me in the spiral climb that I'm doing, and he still tries and tries and tries to get his nose up here. It's just not going to happen. I get my nose all the way up, roll over the top of my maneuver, and there he is, right in front of my guns for a quick, easy kill. So, anyways, like I said, I don't think that the D9 is a superior plane to the P-47M. I don't think I wouldn't call it even equal to the P-47M overall. But I think there's some hyperbole and some pessimistic exaggeration, I guess, where these two planes are concerned that I don't think is necessarily warranted. Anyways, as I said, I hope you guys found this at least entertaining, if not somewhat informative and educational. I will catch you guys in the next one.